Alright, I got another fun one for you. We haven't left this laundromat, but we got another issue. And I'm looking for my duct tape and a pole. I'm going to show you something people do. This is probably the single greatest thing that bugs me at this laundromat.
You hear that? That's the sound of money. You wanna know what the sound of money is? That's it. Ching, 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 ching. Ching, 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 ching.
I'm going to show you something. When you come into your laundromat, can you see that? The wet spots, shiny spots on the floor? We had water everywhere. So we thought that this 60 pounder was odd, not working. And I would have swore to you it was this 60 pounder right in the corner here was leaking. Now I used to have a sink right here. The other day I walked by and I noticed this. This used to be a standpipe. This used to run up and then the sink hooked into it and it had kind of like a vent cap. You can see it laying over there. Look at it. Somehow, it's actually on the floor over there. Somehow somebody took it out. Why would someone take it out? That's a good question. These are things in your laundromat you're going to have to notice from time to time because you're not going to be able to figure it out, but you got to keep an eye on it. I saw this, and I had a person tell me that this machine was leaking, so I put the machine out of order. It wasn't the machine, because I'm like, it's probably the drain pipe underneath, it might be plugged. No, it's this stupid thing. So we're going to go ahead and get it fixed right now. Plumbing pipes are the easiest to fix, as long as they're not broke. It's just a little bit of glue. So I've already cleaned it. And now I just need to take and put the plumbing glue. I'm going to put this. I'm going to put a thread-in fitting. It's actually that's a plug. That's a plug there. It's just a fitting. And what I can do is if I ever put a sink in here, I can just screw another pipe in here again. And so I'm going to go ahead and put a little dab will do you. I already cleaned the inside of this and coated it. Hold it so it doesn't back itself out. And voila! We just repaired a leak at the old laundromat. Make sure you tighten this up. There we go, it's tight enough, we don't need to break it. And see, like that, we just fixed a pipe. Now that's probably a $100 job. Just have a service call and someone come fix it. Those are the things you're going to need to be able to do. I'll put the glue right here. Hopefully I'll use it again before it hardens up. A lot of times I glue, always buy the little cans unless I'm doing a big project because they end up going bad before you get a chance to do anything else with them. Now, here's another thing I hate. I had a comment a while back. Here's another thing, door seals come off. See that? You gotta be careful of that. You wanna keep an eye on that. Why do I shut all these doors? Because cold air is coming in. Is one reason. Second reason is what happens is when you leave those doors open, you leave the washer doors open, kids are going to run into them. You're going to have a washer door like this open. You have another one open. They'll slam these things. They'll get hit with the carts. And then you're out a glass door. So unless it's like a high efficiency where it needs to have some air, dryers, I will shut the doors. Because it's really easy for people to run into those. It's real easy for people to wreck them. Here's the washer I put out of order with my famous duct tape. So now we're back in order. And just like repairing a machine, I'll vend that just to make sure we don't have any issues. Because I would rather have it end on a cycle and have an issue and be locked up so no one can use it, as opposed to leaving it for somebody to find. So there we go, we fixed a plumbing leak. So let's go to the next laundromat. I got to drop off some conduit, and tomorrow hopefully I'll hook the conduit up, I'll hook that 55-pound dryer up, maybe I'll get to the bearing job. These next 2 weeks is around the Christmas holidays. I take off from my main job, and I know this doesn't sound crazy, but I have time to burn. I will every day work on a laundromat for at least 3 hours in the morning. These 2 weeks, every morning I will work on a laundromat. Like when I was putting that door in, fixing this washer, I'll actually fix some of these machines, I'll repair flooring, I'll put a light in. I'll do one thing a day, one project. That way I don't get burned out. Because if I got a list longer than both arms of all the stuff I need to do, it would literally send me into the funny farm. And it will overwhelm you and you will get discouraged. So what I do is I pick one task, I do one task a day. And I will only do it for the morning. So like I'll get up around 7 or 8, maybe 6 if I really want to get it done before 10 a.m. 4 hours, I'll get it done, I'll go home, I'll enjoy the rest of my day. Big advice I have to you, don't try to set yourself up to do too many projects in one day, because you will get discouraged when you don't get any of them done, or you get them all half done. So let's head on over to the next place. All right, I got another fun one for you. We haven't left this laundromat, but we got another issue. And I'm looking for my duct tape and a pole. I'm going to show you something people do. This is probably the single greatest thing that bugs me at this laundromat. I have no outlets for anybody to use. I've had mistakes where people came in here, they're plugging wheelchairs in, they're plugging their phones in and leaving them, and then mad they lost them. My pop machine lights up. Now the candy machine, you can see the lights on. There's no lights on this one. See that yellow? I don't know if you can see that, but that yellow plug on the floor? And you can see how this machine's moved. It's been shoved. I've seen this before, and I'll see if it's in the video. People work their ass off. They'll damn near break their arm trying to move these machines just to get to that outlet. That's how desperate they are to plug their phone in. It's crazy. Just go home. So we gotta try to get this plugged in. Now I've done this enough times. I have a pair of grabbers, like a metal pair that I love, that work great for this. But I also have this thing. This is a scraper, and then I put some duct tape on. Now, I don't get crazy, but basically what I do is tape it to the stick and I plug it back in. Gotta be thinking, folks. You're on a laundromat, you gotta be thinking all the time. Look at that. I'm going to show you. See? You can see it right there. And then we just got to work the tape off. And we got to hold the camera. I didn't say it was a perfect trick, okay? So don't be hating on the old Keenan. There we go, she's in now. Now see, this one's laying down. It's because these people have pulled on it so much. Here we go. Did they break it? Yeah, no, it's working. Let's go watch the camera and see how they did this. Let's go see how they did this. This is why I tell you it's not hands off. Laundromats are not hands off, folks. I'm sorry, but they're not. They never will be. They're never going to be. Only gets worse. Now let's go into the studio here. This isn't finished yet, so don't badmouth me. See this guy right here? He's going to go up here and unplug this. You wait and see. Hopefully my battery doesn't die here. See, he's not doing laundry. He's looking for a place to charge his stupid phone. Look at this. This is what they do. And see? He didn't catch all of it because it was on motion. He crawled in there and he plugged it right in. Now what this guy's doing, I don't know. Went on down that way. See what I'm telling you? I'm telling you, people, you just gotta watch. You just don't know what they're gonna do. It's always crazy. It's always something. It never ends. Just the way it is. Take it easy.